So on this video I will show you how to solo Frostmaws Burrows with your Zen. So what you need is 5 backups, 5 cupcakes, 5 candy apples, and if you do that first time, probably 5 candy corn. So what you do is you run through here and you kill this melee and mentalists here, so that it can't use frozen burns on you. And after they killed both groups, you go straight onto here, and from this point on, never cast any spells without unstoppable. You will probably get knocked. So what you do is you pull this last group over here, and you just finish them off. And after they are dead, both, you run back to the door and you wait for the last big worm to spawn. There we go. And what you do now is you will pull the worms in this line the ball do. So you will stay in here and they will spawn here, and you choose a target outside of this ball line and you just DC out after they're dead. So what you do here is you make a way through here and you just go right, and you will pull this first group back to like half the way of this white thing, and you will stay over here and you will take your size and attack them, and you will sliver them down. So I moved here, so you saw this one worm is gone. I will need to kill him after the 3 are dead, I'm sorry. So normally you stay here and you don't move, and they all 4 will be spawned. So you don't need to kill them in 2 times, you can just kill them as once. So after they're dead, you kill the last. Normally he would be dead now too, I'm sorry, like I said, so you just sliver this guy down as well. So attack with your size at this point to keep your energy up. So what you do now is you take your stuff and you run in here and you take all the 3 groups aggro, and this point I didn't move, you can see, and they're all up, and you just sliver these guys down as well. So you will need like 1 sliver. If you use candy corn, I didn't, so I needed like 2. So what you do is you move backwards, and you just need like 8 or 10 of these guys to follow you. So you run through here and you kill this necromancer and the 2 warriors, so the melee, which will come to you. If your healthy go down, DC to any target with more healthy than you have. So what you do now is you run over here and you take your size and kill them with sliver quick. And after they're dead, you switch to your daggers and you will just kill off this worm. So sometimes he don't attack you, but you still need unstoppable before you cast Sliver or Shadow Form, because he will knock you out of ice. So now we're level 3, what is mostly the hardest level in this dungeon. So I like to use a red rock here. So what you do is you just run through here and you let these members in your group, these 4 NPCs which follow you all the time, you let them die. So your group can die here as well if you run a group, but they don't need to. So what you do now is, in front of mine there is a group of incubes. You can see them now, I think, or you will see them if you run this, and after they're going for their petrol you move onto here, and these worms will spawn in the ball, and the ball will kill them. So just DC out again and run through here. So while you're here, you will sliver these guys down first, and after they're dead, you will just kill off this group. So at the room before, be sure you watch the petrol of incubes, what is really important, and you don't get knocked or forgot unstoppable. So after these guys are dead, what you do is, it's a really hard part here, sometimes it's a bit annoying. So what you will do is, you will pull the group which is in the tunnel on your left side. I will show you now. There's first to say, here's another petrol of incubes, you will see them right now. And in this tunnel, there are the incubes. In this tunnel there is a group of another group of dervishes and elementalists, and you will take your bow and you will pull them out. But you need to be careful that the incubes in the tunnel don't come back and attack you. So pull these guys out without getting aggro of the incubies. That's sometimes a really hard part if they stay much in the back of the tunnel, but if they stay in front it should not be the problem. It just need a bit training, and in the whole this is a really hard dungeon, so it's not recommended for new players in dungeon running. So sliver this guys off, and after that you can just kill these guys off. Yeah, you can drop Arm of Earth after the dervish are dead, so you can kill these guys without. And I tried to pull them more back, but they just moved back in the tunnel. I'm sorry for that, so just kill them where they are. That was really bad. So if that happened, watch the group of incubies. So if they came in your range, you will be mostly dead. So if you have just one target left on the group, just take your daggers to kill them off. And yeah, that's it mostly. Like I said, I tried to pull him back again, but he just moved back in the tunnel. So that normally should not be happen. So what you do now is you run back and you take a child with -2 under an effect of an enchantment. It's really helpful. And what you do now is you follow the group of incubies and you cover every enchantment on shadow form. I'm on top up and you pass through here, and dark escape, and you will just run through here, over here. I died there, that's why I had this little jump at my first run. So normally this worm spawn here will stay behind the group of incubies, and normally you don't need to run through them, you can just dash charge to the worm. So what you do now is you just stay here again and let the worm spawn in the ball. So after they are dead, follow the ball, and in this circle there's another group of incubies at my back now, and another group of incubies in the room which I'm looking at moment. You see them on the right. So here overall, here in the whole level are incubies, so be sure you watch them. So what I like to do here is I pop a summoning stone, it doesn't really matter which one, and you cover every enchantment on Shadow Farm again, and you just run through here, and your summoning will take all the aggro of the incubies. So when you're here, recast all your skills and pull these worms again in the ball. So what you do now is you go left, and there is another group of incubies right on my top now, coming from the left, and they're making a circle all the time, so watch them. And after they're gone, you can just pass through here and pull the worm in the last ball. I failed here, so I needed 2 times doing it again. But if you fail this, go back and wait for the incubies to go again, because they just have a little petrol. So after they're gone, go to the ball and try to kill them again. So to say something, and I just cut it out level 4. If you wanna know how level 4 work, PM me in game or wrote me a message, and I will probably make a video of level 4 the next days and upload it here. But I just cut it out because it's the easiest level and the video would be too long. So what you do in level 4, just to explain quick, is nothing else than running through the door, and you kill first the melee and then the worm, like you did it at the door in level 2. Just watch level 2 again, and then you can do level 4 as well. So what you do in level 5 is you pop your backup, so you don't need a backup. You can do level 1 and level 5 without a backup if you're good, but I used one to speed up the run. So what you do is you run over here in this room, and you kill these 3 groups. There are 3 groups of these little worms up. You can drop Shadow Form here. You just need it if you jump in the group, but when you're killing it, you don't need it. So you just sliver them down, and after they're done, you go to the next group. So you do that with all 3 groups. You don't even need Amazopple here. You won't get knocked anyway. So after they're dead, what you do is you run through here and you kill the last group. And after the group is dead, you go to the wall, which is just in front of me. So you just run directly to this wall and recast your skills. So what's really annoying, what happened when I did this run, these 4 guys as NPCs which follow you, they just came to this room. What's really annoying. So I had these guys following me here, like I said. So what you try to do is you try to pull them in this snowball over here. So if these guys don't follow you, the worms will always spawn where you are. So they didn't. They always followed the NPCs. That's really annoying sometimes, but it can happen. So you just try to pull them in these balls, and at the moment they stay here. You do nothing else than waiting for them to get overrolled by the ball, and at the moment they're overrolled, the dungeon is done. So just stay here and wait for the ball to come up, and that's it, you're done.